YouTube, welcome back to Open Tab. I'm your host, Mercy352, and you already know this handsome gentleman sitting off to my right. This is a C-Cut man here on his last day out here chilling with us, baby. It's been a blessing and a great opportunity for us to get out here and shoot some content for y'all and to hit that bottom shelf and find out who is really down there throwing shade. So, before we get started, you always know what we got to do, all right? If you are not the legal age of 21, thou shalt not consume alcohol, all right? Wait until you're the legal age and then make a conscious decision if that's something you want to endeavor in, all right? If you are driving a motor vehicle, do not consume alcoholic beverages. If you choose to do it anyway, you're going to jail. And if you are drinking an alcoholic beverage or two and you're starting to experience some kind of a health issue, stop what you're doing. Call 911. With that being said, we are here live and we are doing what we normally do. We're bringing the underdogs to the table. Today is no different than any other day. We dug to the bottom of the barrel.
Very bottom.
The bottom. And we found what we think are truly some underdogs. But we're going to let the underdogs tell their story. So today, here on the Open Tab, I'm going to be hitting us with some CB Jackson.
CB?
Straight Kentucky bourbon, you feel me? And this is hitting in at 86 proof. Okay. And what you got over there, bro?
All right. So here's bottom shelf. Mine came from underneath of there. Had rubbed the dust off and everything.
So
but
sorry.
what I got here, Tom Sims, Kentucky straight bourbon. And the proof is, we looking at 80 proof.
I see something interesting. Yours says aged for 4 years.
Oh yeah, 4 years.
How we aging for 4 years and it's under the shelf, under the bottom of the shelf?
See, and that's what we gonna find out. Because I think this one right here is what we'd have been looking for.
Might be slapping.
That's what we'd have been looking for.
So, like we say before, you know, we drink our bourbon a specific kind of way, and somewhere through the show toward the end, you already know what we're gonna do. We're going to bless this infinity bottle with a shot from both of the bottles that we are critiquing today, right? Now, again, if you are a bourbon maker, a small company, look, we like bourbon just as much as you love to make it. So if you want us to sit up here and tell people what we taste and how it hits on the level, realize we fighting for the underdog. Feel me? We fighting for the underdog. We don't get dressed like this for nothing. And if we don't win, we snitching, looking just like this. Talk about it. But hey, it's my brother's last day here, man. I'm gonna let him do the honors. Go ahead and bless us with your palate, man. Tell us what you tasting and what that profile hitting on. I see him trying to spill something on the floor on purpose, y'all.
Oh, no. Nah.
Trying to act like more of it got drank than really did. Y'all see what he doing?
I
know y'all saw what happened.
That's all that was.
Y'all saw what happened.
Just came out a little quicker.
Nice boot prints all over the top of the ball.
Okay. Getting a lot of sweetness from the smell. Let's go in for that initial taste.
It been in the bottom under the shelf like a wine cellar for the last however Lord knows.
Okay, initial taste, give them a taste buds right, tongue is ready, and of course, time for the second one.
I'm just saying, I can't wait for my turn. Huh. What is hitting on?
You know what? Finally Open Tab. I got a bottle, no bite. Wonderful. Okay, just cause you've been drinking on the stuff with no bite.
Hey.
Now I'm finally coming over to that side.
Open Tab. He might have had bite, but I didn't have the heat. All right, I didn't have the heat and the proof on my side over here. I've been fighting with the demons all along.
I'd rather deal with heat than your tongue go numb.
Nah. No, he didn't say. See, he said the heat. He didn't say nothing about that proof. Like I've been over here proofing it. He been on 40 proof and stuff like that. He been over there shadow boxing while I've been over here in a full 12-round bite.
Okay.
Scuffling for my life.
Well, this is your first 12-round fight right here.
All
okay,
right.
now back to Tom Sims. Fruity, kind of sweet. I'm tasting that vanilla at the end. And again, like I said, no bite at the beginning. That bottle definitely should not have been down there because none of that dust got into it like I thought. And for y'all first-time bourbon drinkers, get a bottle of that to sample first.
Okay. Hey, I can't argue with a bourbon company that at least prosper for 4 years in the barrel before we bless the bottle, right? Because that's the right way to do things, is it not? It's a lot of baby bourbon snapping up out of that, baby. They coming straight off the tap, straight in the bottle, man. Ain't got no age to it. At least 4 years, let me know you love it, right? Color gonna be nice because I normally wouldn't reach over on his side because his stuff be boo-boo.
What?
Foo la la, but the color's beautiful. Like, that's a very dark color. It's pretty, all right? All right, now, CB ain't never let me, CB. Hey, gotta warm them up.
That's about warm you
shoulders
up, look like.
You know what I'm saying? All right, let's do it. Let's take that test and see what we talking about. We don't need much.
Oh, okay.
So right off top, I agree with him, like, who grandpappy this is? Man, throwing heat rounds. So sweet. Like, the caramel complexities in here are outstanding. Look, I smell the sour mash. I smell it. We'll get back to that. Let's get this taste on. Whew. The color look pretty. That's a pretty amber color down inside of that glass. Now, I'm gonna say, that's a pretty nice color.
I give you that.
Smell like banana.
Banana. Okay.
A little. Definitely caramel. That banana, I'm just gonna say it's banana. It smells like what it smells like to me. Y'all think it's different and you've had this bourbon, please, in the comments below, tell me what you noted as one of the notes, because that's a very strong odor, right? Caramel, banana, and probably a little vanilla. So right off top, you get that corn complex. You know somebody put love in it because it tastes like products that we should be tasting, right? Start to get that sweet profile to it. It's even sweet on your lips. That's awesome. Now the bite is going off the top, and I definitely smell something that smells like banana, and it smells like a banana nut cake with some lime,
No, one of them little homemade banana nut bread type.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna bring my gavel out for this one. I think we're gonna have to declare this one a draw. I mean, the colors are similar. From what he telling me he tasted and what I tell you I tasted in these two different bottles, for both of them being on the bottom shelf, or one on the bottom shelf, one under the bottom shelf on the floor, rolling around in the dust, I'm gonna tell y'all something. The profiles are out damn standing. So, I'm gonna let him finish that. Y'all talk to me. Somebody tell me something we should be trying. The world's too big for us to know everything. It ain't enough liquor stores. So tell me what should we try next, right? Where the underdog boxing from the shadows at next, right? All right, bro. You know how we do this. Scale of 1 to 10. 10 being the best, 1 being the
I gotta say, I would definitely keep a bottle of that in my repertoire. Just for new bourbon drinkers or even just me. I gotta give that I'm leaning towards an 8, but I'll say 7. I'll say 7.
Now y'all realize we talking about 1 to 10 on the lower scale, right? We do have some high heavy hitters. We're gonna have to talk about what we think about that too, because everybody's opinion matters here, right? Not one individual has all the answers to bourbon, baby, because bourbon's a user-friendly product, and that's what we like about it, right? So on a scale of 1 to 10, I'll probably give mine about a 7. Maybe it's.
I'm about to say, don't throw no points in there.
I'm about to throw a point in there.
Don't throw no points in there. We not doing the point.
Hey, it deserved a point though. But I mean, for what I'm tasting, it's a Kentucky bourbon. It's nice and dark. It's rich. It's got a nice caramel undertone. It sits with some of the best, I think, for the price, man. If you needed an everyday drinker, just to keep on the bar, just to have, like he say, new people and teach them how to drink bourbon, these two should be in your kitchen, right? Or in your bar. So, you know what time it is. We're going to go ahead and bless this infinity bottle at this time. It's our favorite part of the day right here, because this thing is starting to have a robust compilation. Man, all the pips is in there with Gladys Knight. And 2 of the ZZ Top's in there too. Who's new? Lil Yachty might be in the bottom floating around somewhere.
Say down near the bottom somewhere.
Eric Benet's in there. Erykah Badu. I'm saying everybody that's hitting on everything.
Well, it's going to be a wonderful bottle right there.
So again, one of our lucky fans is going to get this infinity bottle. We're going to show you us live, sealing it up, making sure it's all clean and sterilized. We're going to wax drip the cork. We're going to send it to one of our biggest fans. You're going to be able to tell us whatever we ask you at the prescribed time. But it's a beautiful time. So, hey, this is one of your last shows sitting here live with me for a minute, man, till I come to your locale. So what you want to tell the fans, man?
You know what? Been a pleasure shooting these episodes. This ain't the end. It's gonna continue. Just glad y'all enjoyed what you saw. Glad you enjoyed the content. Keep watching, subscribe, and just, let us know different bourbons, like Big Bro say, let us know. We'll definitely have it on here. Let you know our opinions on it. And whoever gets that infinity bottle, I want to know what it tastes like.
I want you to save me a sip. I'll come to your location and sip it with you. Ladies. All right, so, my gentleman too. I'm just playing around, y'all. Hey, so, we do this because we love to do it, and bourbon's a very, very nice beverage to share with friends and family, right? It's hard times out there with the COVID-19 pandemic going on, so we got to find a way to decompress. When the push-ups just ain't doing it. I run a lot. I'm tired of running, so it's time to sit down somewhere and enjoy some stories and some nice amber beverage, right? And then stay safe out there. Hey, wear your mask, wash your hands, drink your bourbon, and we'll see you on the high ground. But before you go, don't forget, close your tab. Mercy 352, C-Cut Live. We'll see y'all in the next episode.